Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where last episode we were working on our expansion and we're going to continue to do so. We're working on fabricating a claim out over here right now. Right, I'd like to go after Dunbar, which... Actually, do we even need to fabricate a claim over here now? We've got the Duchy of Lothian. We don't have the Duchy of Galve. Okay. So yes, we do need to fabricate this claim. That is absolutely fine. I'd love to go after this guy. We are truced to him, so we'll seize that eventually when we're no longer truced. As far as this up here goes, I would love to go after Albany as well. We don't have a CB on him, and we're also not truced. Okay, noted. For the time being, we're going to have to finish up our claim on England. How strong is England? Oh, they're currently fighting France. Fascinating. Okay. Well, for the moment, that seems reasonably fine. We can ransom off a couple of prisoners. So we'll go ahead and do that. Okay, that can go away. Cool. So we're going to head down over this direction and see about... Oh, this guy's being a jerk. Okay, we're going to see about doing any upgrades over this way, and we definitely do have some to do. So that's looking good. There's our gold spent. Sure, show in the Duke with his 100 gold. I like it. So he brought up our Court Grandeur rank as well, and we can take a look through here, see if there's anything else to upgrade. There is. We don't have the cash to do it quite yet, but we have a Marshal perk available. Hit and run? Honestly, that heavy infantry and archer damage does sound pretty good, so we'll go ahead and take that for now. Cool. What do we have in our court going on here? Her genius will be nurtured. Fantastic. We might gain a martial lifestyle perk. Okay, well, we'll see how that goes. We could abandon our search and go home and lose 30 stress. Spend 75 prestige or 150 gold. We can more afford to get rid of the prestige. So that seems okay. We rule by divine right, indeed. We can be self-declared on that. We are cynical, so that's probably not going to be a thing. We'll spend some piety here. What else do we have? We can insult a guy or overwork our soldiers. Those are not the orders I gave. Okay. Another 75 prestige seems reasonable. And we gained a martial lifestyle perk. Okay, cool. So we take living off the land for that sweet, sweet supply capacity, and that will be a big benefit for us. So let's hop down over here and get this farms and fields upgrading immediately. Cool. Economically, things are going very well, considering that we are in martial mode here. I mean, minus 1.8 per month, but he's at war right now. What about, like, the HRE? We're basically equivalent in economy to the Holy Roman Empire. That's insane. Okay, well, that's definitely going well. So we're going to take Carrick here, and that's going to be a little bit before we finish our fabrication there. We're going to immediately start working on Athol over here. Our friend died. We could become reclusive, and that seems okay. Cool. So we're going to seclude ourselves for 150 prestige. There we go, we're truly at peace. And then we're going to host a feast, losing 48 stress from that. Welcome, friends, and that will gain us back a decent amount of our prestige. Okay, well, that's not a good event. Sure, minus 150 prestige again. And that did not go well in terms of the prestige. Okay, that went very poorly indeed. Well, it's not the end of the world. We can call a hunt if we want to make back that prestige, or try to make it back. We'll see. Granted, a lot of that's due to our court grandeur levels. Humble honesty? Sure. We'll return home empty-handed. Yeah, those events are not going well. So we should probably work on our court grandeur. We do gain 50 prestige anyway, so that's something. We can ask our head of faith for gold, but he actually would not accept this right now. We could work on swaying him. Oh, he would accept it briefly, but then he stopped accepting it. Next time it pops in here, we need to actually pause the game and send it. There we go. Beautiful. He referred to us as abhorrent, which I'm sure is an excellent sign. So all of this is almost maxed out. We can get this guild built, and this trade port. Looks good. What else do we have going on here? That's constructing right now. Get a guild going. Cool. Definitely looking to get a trade port here. A guild upgrade. And there's that gold reasonably spent. So we're about done fabricating our claim on England. Are they still fighting here? They are. Okay. No. Abandon this foolish endeavor. See it done? Fantastic. We now have a claim on Carrick. So we're going to immediately begin work on fabricating a claim on Athol here. There we go. So that will be under our control, and we're going to go attack Carrick basically immediately. Now, Francia's already fighting England. I don't think we need Francia's help, considering they're already fighting over here. So we're going to declare our own... Okay, we can do that de jure claim there. We can press this claim, we can press this claim, or this claim. We're going to go for this one, and that'll be okay. So we'll go ahead and declare this war. And we'll raise up our forces right around here. I expect that he's going to keep focusing on the French war. We'll see how that goes. So there's our forces. We're going to head into Carrick. And we're going to get these sieges underway. Beautiful. Now, we don't need this level of units here, that's for sure. We can split off our mangonels and a few levy troops and have these guys come out over this way where they can spread out a bit. And be a little bit more like this. Now, these guys are still going to be over the supply limit here, but it's fine. Are these over the supply limit? Actually, they are. Okay, noted. But they're not hugely over the supply limit, and that's what's important. And once we finish up this siege, we're going to have additional locations we can sit at. This guy should be in charge. There we go. So ticking war score is now on our side. We're going to divide this in half. These guys are going to sit here. We're going to divide this in half. These guys are going to sit here. Perfect. We're actually still over the supply limit here, surprisingly. I'm going to split off these levy forces, and they can come down over here. Well, actually, that's going to put them over everywhere. Awkward. Okay, we need a different size of levy force. So this has access for about 2,500, right? So we would need to move, say... something kind of like this. These guys would be the ones to move. There we go. That makes a lot more sense. Cool. So this siege is basically complete. There we go. We'll head up to Lennox. We're at 12% war score here. And for the moment, we're not too concerned about having our units grouped up. We're just chilling like this. And as expected, they're focused on the France war goal. France is claiming more territory, I believe, and France is also the bigger threat. So they should. They should absolutely be more concerned about that. We'll see what happens when the French war ends. I don't know when that's going to happen. 68 reasons from ticking war score? Okay, that's quite a lot. No doubt about that. So this siege is going to be done in about 4 months. Okay. Actually, we've had some good ticks here. 3 months now. And we do see their forces coming up this direction. So we're going to head up to intercept this small unit. There's not a lot here, to be honest. Let's just park here. They have fled. They have decided this is not a good idea. And they're absolutely correct. This is not a good idea. They should not be here. Okay, so this siege is going to go very quickly, and that's fine. We're at 39% war score here. How's the French war looking? Minus 68? Okay. We do have a perk available here. We'll take sappers. Actually, that gives siege progress for our men-at-arms. That's pretty good. So we can see that these guys are now progressing much more quickly. Yeah, that's really solid. We're going to head over to Northumberland. And let's see what we've got here. 6 months and 10 months. Not bad. Not bad at all. So the French are at minus 87 right now. Or rather, are at 88. In favor of the French. And we're at 68. So we're making good progress here, but I'm thinking that the French are going to be done before we are. Is the current theory. We gained a favor hook because of our wife. Okay, that's nice. Sure, show in this guy with his 55 gold. I like it. We can ransom off a few prisoners as well, and I think that that's reasonable to do. Cool. Okay, so they are coming in here. Awkward that we didn't have much time there. 18 days, huh? 5 days. They will arrive in 5 days? Okay. So we're going to leave behind just a small number of troops here, and these guys are going to make their way over. And we're assaulting here in hopes that we get this done before they arrive. And we did. Beautiful. That was exactly what we wanted. Now we're going to lose this battle unless we can get here in time. We're probably going to want to simply retreat from here the moment we can. And actually we couldn't. They stack wiped our siege force there, which is sad. But we're going to fight them and lose. Okay, that is exciting. We're definitely losing that. Okay. Well, we're going to raise up a few forces over here. And these guys are caught now. I was hoping they'd get out. They did not get out. And they were stack wiped. So these guys are going to have to make their way out of here, and they're going to go via this route. That was very awkward that we lost that. I did not expect to lose that battle. I'm guessing... Oh, the French war isn't over. They just are giving up on the French war, it looks like. Okay. Well, that's fine. We're going to need a new chancellor here. There we go. And we'll raise up whatever forces we can. We're also going to want to split this unit in half, and we'll position half of them here and half of them here for right now. They are embarking. That was very awkward that we lost that, though. We could get all of Albany. Do it. Okay. So, what is their plan? They're going to go into Carrick here. That seems reasonably fine. So we're going to group everybody together here that we can. Now, we do have these forces that are still raising. And that was not exactly what I was aiming for, but okay, sure. There we go. That's more like it. I want these guys to come out over here. And we did just get the men-at-arms fascination. So, we're going to make our way up over here. They're recently disembarked. They're spread out. And we'll have defensive terrain here. Yeah, they're running. Exactly what I expected. So this we win. No problems. And we just got advanced bowmaking fascinated. Is that what we want? Honestly, I want to finish off horseshoes. So let's get that done. Okay, so that puts us up to 61%. Now we're going to stay grouped together. And we're going to head down over here. They kind of have a lot of troops in this area, don't they? We need to not let them group together. So we need to head up over here. Cool. We'll fight this force. And we'll kick them out of here. So that's perfect. We do have ticking war score on our side. The question at this point is, what else can we get from battles? Actually, quite a bit. Okay. So we need to resupply. That is absolutely what needs to happen here. So we're going to resupply while this force is retreating. We see these guys sailing in and coming up over here. Okay. So we got some resupply done there. We're going to group back together and work our way on around. Beautiful. We're going to catch this force. No problem. They're recently disembarked. They're bringing in reinforcements, but they're too late. So this is perfect. We got a little bit of stack wipe actually done there. And these guys are all kicked out of here now. We're at 92% war score. This war is basically over. And the war with France is over. Cool. That was definitely a little bit awkward. But it seems okay. They're walking in on us here, and that's not necessarily great. I expected them to retreat a little further than that. We have no way out of here. Okay, I expected them to definitely retreat further. Yeah, rolls are not in our favor there, so we're going to retreat. Cool. Retreating to here again. Sure. That's fine. Oh, wow. That dropped us down to 72%. That's absurd. Okay. You know what? I'm tired of dealing with these guys. We are going to hire in some mercenaries here to deal with them. So we'll bring in these guys. And we'll group all of this back together. Because, yeah, that was a huge swing, actually. 61 from battles lost, but we actually have won more battles than we've lost. So that's a little awkward, but we're going to make our way over here. And once again, we should easily win this. Well, yeah, we should. Not if the battle is here, though. And we're locked into it. Oh, that's awkward. Well, we'll have to see how the timing goes. Yeah, that's really awkward, actually. I expected... Yeah, it's because of this. I expected there would be a connection here. I didn't actually want to fight this battle here. Okay, well, we'll bleed them. And this is giga awkward at this point. The fact that we fought them here is really, really bad. Really, really bad indeed. The fight was intended to be here. That did force them to restart their siege, and we just discovered horseshoes, which will allow us to make our way back a little bit more quickly. We'll raise up whatever forces we have here. But they're probably going to finish that siege before we get back because of... What are we attacking? We're not attacking anything. Okay. Get out of here. Okay. Now that all of those events are finally done, we're going to turn around and head back over this way. And... there we go. Cool. So, that was a really awkward battle. There's no doubt about that. We're going to grant this out. We still have ticking war score on our side. So we're going to move in over here. They're going to finish this siege. And we're going to head up over this direction. They actually did finish the siege. Fascinating. They're making a really bad move here, I feel like. Yes. We are winning this. Okay. That was really close to losing, but we're winning it. So. And a crusade? No, get out of here with the crusade. We really can't do a crusade right now. So, what do we need to do right now? Well, we absolutely need a leader here, and we really need to reinforce. We really need to reinforce. So we're going to split this force in half. We're going to head down over here. We're going to split these guys in half. They're going to head here. And these guys in half. They're going to head here. We're at 80%. We need to reinforce our troops. That is the top priority right now. The question is, how far is he going to retreat? We're waiting on ticking war score, but yeah, those really awkward battles. Okay, so he's already coming back here. This is in hills. We'll meet up in these hills. Cool. I don't think he should have fought us here. He absolutely should not have fought us here. Especially with leaving half of his force out of it. I don't understand. This then disbanded? Interesting. Okay, so now the war's finally over. That was a more awkward war than I would have liked, but that was also one of the tougher wars for us, right? That was fighting England on our own. Yes, they were distracted, but that was definitely one of the tougher wars for us. It shouldn't have been as tough as it was, but it's fine. It's completely and totally fine. We're going to grab Strategist here. And I think now we go after Albany. Pressing this claim here. Easy. We're not expecting them to be anywhere near as difficult, and we don't need to replenish our forces. So we'll raise all of our units here. We'll head on in. Beautiful. And we'll get this siege done quickly. Hopefully before the Pope wants us to help with the crusade. Well, he wants us to help imminently. War's over, though. Beautiful. So we enforce those demands, disband our troops. What else do we have to fight? Well, Dunbar, but this is being taken by England, right? Yes, it's being taken by England. Okay, so that's unfortunate for us, but it is what it is. So what do we want to pledge to the crusade? Military support? Or just gold? We'll donate gold, I think. 1,000 gold? I'll seriously consider it. I think we're not going to participate in this crusade. What I really want to do here is I want to create another unit of mangonels. Oh, we're at our limit. What do we have here that we shouldn't? We have this unit of light footmen. We'll get rid of that. That must have been inherited at some point. And we'll put in a unit of mangonels. That's what we really want here. So we're going to bump this up to size 12. We're going to bump our other mangonels up to size 12. And we're going to start working on getting our fighting force bumped up as well. Cool. So the Pope is eventually going to be upset. Oh, this guy's bringing 235 gold. Beautiful. We will absolutely put that into our men-at-arms, which we know that we need to work on. So our archers are now maxed out. Cool. The Pope is upset. For the Kingdom of Tahert. So that's down over here, right? Yeah, over here. We can ask the Pope for gold, which he will grant us, and then we'll finance the war with the Pope with the gold that the Pope gives us. Beautiful. Okay, we're not going to participate in the actual war because we need to be working up our men-at-arms right now. That is absolutely our top priority. So this gold is going to go into that. And that seems good. We're spending a lot of money right now on reinforcing our men-at-arms, which is expected. That is 100% expected. I was definitely hoping... Hang on a sec. We have too many held duchies. Yeah, that's what I thought. You should hold the Duchy of Lothian. And you should hold this petty kingdom. Okay, there we go. That'll make matters a bit better. Things were a little bit wacky there. So what are we going to be working on in terms of duchies here? Well, we can't usurp Galway yet. We're going to need to fabricate out over here, which we'll go ahead and do. Our truce with England is going to preclude us from attacking here for a little bit. Are we still allied to Norway? No, we just don't have a CB. Oh, we're going to have a CB. That's for sure. Cool. So that'll be fine. We're going to go after them eventually. Prisoners can be ransomed, and we probably should. So we'll go ahead and ransom that one. The Pope was not swayed, but whatever. And we are going to bump up our armored footmen here up to max size. Fantastic. Okay, we disastrously harmed Elbrig's reputation. Cool. I'm sure she's happy about that. So now we need to get our armored horsemen maxed out, right? And that's going to be pretty expensive. That's going to be like 800 gold. We'll go ahead and get a chunk of that done. But we're definitely getting our men-at-arms close to being recovered. That's fantastic. Our total soldier count is improving as well. So we're currently fascinating hobbies. I don't actually want to do that. We're missing one tech to go into the high medieval era. Okay, so we should probably go for guilds here, honestly, since we have these two castles. So we'll go ahead and do that. And we're very, very close here to getting trebuchets. 2 months on that. So we're going to want to replace our mangonels. I should have checked on that, honestly, before we bumped up these mangonels. The Merc contract will expire soon. That's fine. And we'll bump our armored horsemen up to size 10. Beautiful. And we need, what, like 4 months here in order to get this maxed out? Looks good. What's going to be exposed after the trebuchet is the question. There's the trebuchet. And it was land grants. Okay, that seems fine. We're completely done with the early medieval era at this point. And the late medieval era, we're 9 years away from being able to go after. So, to that end, we are going to, let's see, 18 years on guilds. 19? Sure, that's fine. We lost 24 stress there, that's okay. And we will proceed here. Cool. We're 1 month tick away from getting our armored horsemen maxed out. And then, of course, we need to swap our mangonels. I really should have checked on the status of trebuchets before raising up these mangonels. Yes, the Earldom of Ayrshire. See it done. It's thinking that we have not donated gold or pledged our armies, but we did donate gold. Well, we'll see what the Pope thinks about that. We could become a holy warrior, or a forwarder, or a flexible leader. We'll become a forwarder for now. Cool. So that seems fine. It is, however, time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and next episode, we're going to bump up our trebuchets, or rather our mangonels, to trebuchets, and then, probably, look to go to war against either Norway or England again. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, James, Shadowwolf, Mlohan80, Kentogan, Spartan News, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Rogue Corvid, Anna the Elephant, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.